Okay, welcome back. This is Minyak. Today we'll be looking at the Shiratsuyu Tier 7 Japanese destroyer. Okay, if you like this type of video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe, alright? Okay, let's begin by having a little bit information of the Shiratsuyu, on the Shiratsuyu. Okay, the Shiratsuyu has two torpedo launcher, the 2x4 torpedo launcher. So each launcher can drop 4 torpedoes with the range of 10 kilometers. The stock speed is 59 knots. After you upgrade it, 63 knots speed, but in the expense of the reload time. So the reload time after upgrade is 101 seconds, which is actually 1 minute and 41 seconds. Okay, the gun is also an upgrade from the Hatsuharu. The Hatsuharu has 4 guns at 127 millimeter. The Shiratsuyu has 5 guns with 127 millimeter. The reload time is 7.5 seconds. So this is the gunship line on the Japanese destroyer actually, but this Shiratsuyu destroyer is actually a better torpedo boat than a gunship boat. So yeah. Okay, the concealment on the Shiratsuyu. After 10, this ship has a 10-point captain, so the concealment is 5.8 kilometers using camo and concealment mastery. Right now, the Shiratsuyu, my Shiratsuyu, is equipped with torpedo reload booster. So you can choose the consumable. If you want to play as normal destroyer, you can actually swap the torpedo reload booster with smoke. Then you will be playing like any other destroyer. You can actually hide inside the smoke. But right now, my ship is actually using a reload booster for torpedo. What the torpedo reload booster do is actually drop the reload time to 5 seconds. But you can only do it only as much as. So if you have probably superintendent, you will have more torpedo consumable. Right now I am only using 2 consumable. This is the standard one. Okay, so you can spam torpedoes. When you use torpedo reload booster, you can drop 16 torpedo at the same time. That's a lot, quite a lot. So the speed with 63 knots is not going to be okay, since you can drop 16 torpedoes. Normally, when you don't use the consumables, you can drop about 8 torpedoes. Okay, but the reload time is quite long. Okay, right now I'm hunting the enemy Shiratsuyu. Okay, so the enemy Shiratsuyu is actually using a smoke, so it does not have a torpedo reload consumable. Okay, yeah, I would not recommend using a torpedo reload booster until you are familiar with the Shiratsuyu, because when you have carrier, then you will have a problem if you don't know how to handle carrier. Like the start of the game, you have to turn off the AA because you can only rely on your concealment. Concealment from air, I think, is about 2 kilometers. So yeah, you have to turn off AA and make sure that the carrier is not going to be able to spot you. Right, I'm just going to use the gun on the other Shiratsuyu because torpedo is not, it won't easily hit the destroyer. Okay, don't make the same mistake as the enemy Shiratsuyu. Not using ammo So yeah, the concealment on the enemy Shiratsuyu is about 6.6 kilometers. Meanwhile, my ship concealment is 5.8. So it's quite a lot of difference on the concealment. Dumping torpedoes, just I'm trying to move away from the enemy Shiratsuyu. Okay, I'm using this speed reload booster because a Shiratsuyu and a Shiratsuyu would have the same speed. Okay, the speed of the Shiratsuyu is quite slow. It's 34 knots maximum. So if you are chased by another Shiratsuyu, yeah, you would not outrun him. So I need to use the speed booster to increase my speed. Also, another thing about turret, even though it's 5 turret, the turret rotation is quite abysmal. Well, pretty much all Japanese destroyer has abysmal turret rotation. Okay, if he is not using the camo and his concealment is 6.6, I can just spot him without even shooting and hope for teammate to shoot at the Shiratsuyu. It can happen. Okay, I'm dumping torpedoes on the exit on the island, hoping to get a hit. So the Shiratsuyu, even though this is a gunship line, it's excel in the torpedo, not the gun itself. You know, the gun it's not bad. You can use the gun, but the reload time is 7.5 seconds. It's a 127mm gun. The torpedo itself can do 70k damage per hit maximum. So yeah, better make use of the torpedoes.
Engine boost deactivated.
Okay, I'm hunting. Okay, if you are dropping torpedoes, make sure don't drop the torpedoes toward the island. If you are looking at the telemetry like right now, then you would be dumping torpedo toward the island instead of toward the target behind the island. So what you want to do is actually drop the torpedo next to the island, not into the island itself. You could hope for, you know, the enemy to just take a pick and get hit by your torpedo. That's pretty much the goal of torpedoes. I'm dumping torpedoes toward the next to the island so it could go through to the back. Yeah, hopefully it will hit the grenade or something else. Okay, the Shiratsuyu torpedo has 10km range, so not that bad. What you need to do on a Shiratsuyu is actually keep staying on concealment. If you don't remember your concealment value, that could be a problem. Torpedo is going to hit the Bayern. Yes. Yep.
Battleship foundered.
The damage is quite a lot for the Shiratsuyu. I used my reload consumable and tried to dump another torpedo because most of the player does not expect to have another torpedo attack so soon. But then again, it could be a miss. I'm detected by the Gneiss now. Okay, another thing you have to worry about the Gneiss is that German battleship has usually have a secondary build. So yeah, their secondary can go about 9 to 12 depending on what type of ship. Since this is the Gneiss, I'm assuming about 9.6, I guess, about 10 kilometers. Another thing playing a destroyer is that you have to remember also the cruiser that has radar. The cruiser that has radar on tier 7, this is already a tier 7 destroyer, so you will meet another tier 7 destroyer. And no, what I'm cruiser. Another tier 7 cruiser that you have to be watchful is Atlanta and the Indianapolis for the American. And you have to pretty much remember, especially when you are in the Shiratsuyu, because you don't if you play like your playstyle is like mine, then you won't be using the smoke. I mean, the radar is not going to care if you have smoke or not. Okay, I am taking a risk here about dumping torpedo. I am hoping that my teammate is not going to move forward and charge to Gneiss now. Yeah, the Gneiss now has torpedoes. Torpedo battleship. Right, I am trying to see if the torpedo is going to hit. Okay, that's a kill for the Gneiss. So I am moving, trying to find new target. I'm hoping that the battleship can kill the cruiser. So I am moving to find another battleship target. While playing on this Shiratsuyu, yeah, you have to remember all the cruiser names. Because in tier 7 you will meet the tier 9 and also tier 8 and tier 7 sometimes. So you have to remember most of the names of the cruiser that has radar. Radar usually goes about 10 kilometers, and even though your concealment is 5, right now is 5.8 kilometers, if you meet radar cruiser, they can spot you using radar at 10 kilometers away. But yeah, you don't want to be near radar cruiser. The worst one is actually the Russian radar cruiser. It has 12 kilometers range on their radar. I'm dumping torpedoes toward the Congo, ball parking. I'm detected by the Congo, so I am trying to move away from the Congo. So yeah, the Shiratsuyu has to live and die by its concealment, so you have to run away. Did I also mention that the Shiratsuyu has the lowest health pool on all destroyer? Yeah, the health pool on the Shiratsuyu 12,800. Nothing. 12,000 is if you get shot, yeah, easily killed. So yeah, you do not want to be spotted. If you have survival mastery, then you can add about 350 times 7, so about 2,000. Yep, about 2,500 on the health pool, extra health pool. So you will end up with 16k ish, but still 16k is in a destroyer is not exactly a lot. So yeah, you have to live and die by the concealment on the Shiratsuyu. As long as you are not spotted, you are safe. Okay, I'm moving toward to find a better angle, drop torpedo toward the Congo. There are about 6 minutes left in the game. Team is losing. Okay, I am actually going to target the Congo, but right now I am actually waiting for the reload time, the reload CD to expire. Okay, then move forward to it to kill the Congo. Okay. Yeah, another thing about dumping torpedoes, don't always look at the white lines. The white telemetry is going to help you, find out where the enemy is moving. That's pretty much it. So you have to drop torpedo where he will be, not when, if you want to drop torpedoes using the telemetry, it's not going to help unless the enemy is not moving, it's not turning around. Then you can drop the torpedo on the white telemetry. Even then, the enemy can actually slow down or move faster. Yeah, that's not, the white telemetry is not exactly reliable. You want to drop torpedoes after you're playing a while, go with your gut instinct and just drop torpedo.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Right. So the Congo is down. Now I am trying to hunt the Kirov. Hopefully I can capture the base, because the enemy already start capturing my base, the Fiji. I have to hand it to New York in my team. They know how to play the battleship, which is rare for a tier 5 battleship. One New York is going back to defend the base, and the other New York is going to support me capturing the base. Yeah, only 5 minutes left. Well, 4 minutes into the game left. I'm okay. My teammate is reminding me that there is only 5 minutes, but actually, so when he typed it, it's 5 minutes. Now it's already 4 minutes left in the game. So I have to move to capture their base, because the team is not exactly winning. I'm starting to cap. Okay, I'm dumping torpedo toward the Kirov, in between the gaps, so he is not going to turn around, hopefully. Hoping he continue onward to my cap, while I'm capturing their cap. Okay, my teammate battleship is actually fighting to defend the cap, my cap, defend our cap, while I am here capturing their cap, the enemy cap. Cap thing. Okay, I have 2 minutes on capture point. If I don't capture this base, then it will be a loss, because we are losing at point. One minute, 11 seconds. The game is going to end in 2 minutes. Okay, my teammate Hawkins is just died. New York is still fighting on the base, defending the base. Is fighting a lot of ships, 3 ships actually. New York near me is attacking the Kirov. Okay, I am dumping torpedoes toward the Kirov again, hoping that he would not come here. The New York defending the base just killed the PG. "40 seconds. My team is losing. 499, 392, 499. Okay, my torpedo toward the Kirov does not hit, I guess. Did not hit. Okay, I'm just going to risk it and a shot at the Kirov because she is almost dead anyway. Without smoke, this is actually quite dangerous. Alright, I managed to kill the Kirov. And 30 seconds toward the cap. If the time runs out in 35 seconds, then I would lose the game. So pretty much getting this cap is the only way to win. So I am telling the New York not to get hit. If you got hit, then the timer will reset. Okay. Everything goes smoothly. Manage to capture before time runs out. Okay. I will pull out the snapshot of the result. Okay. I am doing about 75,000 damage with 8 torpedo hits and 4 kills, 5 floodings. Well, considering that this is tier 5 to tier 7, yeah, it's not that bad. Because on tier 5 to tier 7, the health pool of the ships is pretty much not that great. Okay, I will pull out the team score. Okay, this 1559 base EXP, 4 kills. Okay, all in all, this is not a bad game for me. Pretty much this is the only time I play Shiratsuyu since a couple months ago, I guess. Yeah, I haven't played Shiratsuyu for a while. Okay, so if you are using a Shiratsuyu, make sure that you don't you stay out of concealment, and because this is even though this is a gunship line, the Shiratsuyu excel in the torpedo, not the gun itself. The gun itself, yeah, it is usable. Pretty much a better gun than the Hatsuharu. But yeah, the HP pool is a problem. If you use guns, you do not want to be spotted because the HP pool is not exactly good. So, yeah. Alright, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. This is Minyak, signing off.